Hello, this is Justin from Bellengrath Gardens. Today what we've been working on is we're doing rejuvenation cuts of the azaleas all throughout the grounds. And I wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation as to why you should do a rejuvenation cut and also when it's necessary. Right here, if you're looking at this azalea, it looks big and beautiful and it's really nice. The problem with this azalea is it's had too long to grow and it actually starts about 10 feet back. And so what really needs to happen is this azalea to have better blooms, and to also, another problem with it having grown out so far is there's beautiful camellias behind there that it's almost the same height as. So when we knock this down, and we're going to knock it down a lot, you're going to be able to see more, and next year it'll be a more manageable height and shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it about 2.5 feet from the base, and you can go much lower, but it's just where we're starting this year. What I do recommend though is to come in from behind and cut. If not, you're going to be having your eyes bump it the whole time. All right, now we're on the back side of the azaleas you just saw. Some things you're going to notice while you get ready to cut: if you can get to the back side of your big azaleas that you want to come back, this is the easiest way, because all we have to do is cut right where we want and just push it forward. While you're cutting back your azaleas, one thing you're also going to be looking for is trash trees. A trash tree is any volunteer tree that you don't want to keep that's growing in your azaleas. I recommend, if you can, try and pull it out and see if you can get it by the root if it's real small. If it's not, you're going to need to cut it and just keep an eye on it and see if you have to keep cutting on it in the future. Now, while we're back here, I'm going to show you some cuts and get started for you. So again, we're cutting at 2.5 feet about. There's nothing exact to it. I'm just going mid-thigh. And what you're going to notice real quick is a lot of these azaleas are going to be dead. A lot of these branches. And that's because it's almost grown itself to death. And so that's also another reason the rejuvenation cut is very important. All right, and here we have one of the areas that's been completely cut back with the rejuvenation cut. Some things you'll notice is that it's completely barren and it looks like it's dead. This is not a problem. Azaleas will grow back, and to help them grow back, we're going to make sure that we fertilize, and we're going to put irrigation on this. Hopefully you have irrigation, but if you don't, just water it until the buds start and then you'll be fine. If you'll notice, there are camellias all behind there. There were 2 rows of azaleas and these big beautiful camellias that no one was ever going to see. So maybe next year they'll be about this high and they're going to be beautiful. And also, don't forget, azaleas need to be cut, pruned, whatever you do, after they flower and before you pay your taxes in Mobile. That's our kind of thumb of rule there. If you cut any later, you risk cutting your flowers for next year. So you'll have beautiful green growth, but you won't have any flowers. So try and prune them as early as you can after they finish flowering.